Your money can work for you, but somehow it often works against you. Today, we'll figure out how, in a world where inflation devours everything, you can stay ahead of the game. The average American loses about $2,000 every year due to inflation. It's like a pocket with a hole. You keep putting money in, but it empties faster than you can fill it. Investing is like cooking. Without the right recipe, you end up with chaos instead of a dish. Today, I'll give you the most reliable recipe to preserve and even grow your capital in 2025. But first, why have we all ended up in this inflation trap? And most importantly, how can we escape it? Today, you'll learn which assets to buy in which season, how to build a portfolio that shields you from crises, and what gold, agriculture, and crypto have in common. Caution: this video might change the way you think about money forever. Remember when a cup of coffee used to cost $2? Now it's $5. This isn't just rising prices, it's inflation, which affects everything from groceries to rent. Every dollar you have is losing purchasing power, and prices are growing faster than incomes. Now imagine the money in your wallet is like sand in an hourglass, slowly slipping away as you do nothing. Why is this happening? In 2020, the world faced a pandemic that disrupted businesses and supply chains. Central banks, to support the economy, started printing money at an unprecedented scale, and this didn't come without consequences. As the money supply grew and the availability of goods shrank, prices began to rise, creating an inflationary spiral that affects everyone. But that's not all. When the pandemic eased, new problems emerged. Global conflicts, like the war in Ukraine, disrupted energy and resource supplies. Markets responded with rising prices for oil, gas, and food. This played a role as well. No matter how hard we try to combat it, inflation continues to threaten our savings. And that's why it's crucial to start protecting your money with smart investments. So, we've fallen into the inflation trap, but what can we do about it? This isn't the end of the world. There are ways out. Let's start with this. The money sitting in your bank account is losing value because of inflation. Don't believe me? Look at the numbers. Imagine you had $1,000. A year ago, it was worth much more than it is today. Everything you can buy with that money has increased in price by 5 to 10%, depending on the market. Essentially, you're losing money, even if you're not spending it. But don't panic. There's a way to protect your savings. The right investments can become your shield against inflation. What do gold and your grandmother's chest have in common? They're still treasures, but you don't need to be a millionaire to invest in gold. Today, you can buy fractional shares of gold through digital platforms. For example, you can start with $50 by purchasing shares of gold ETFs or digital gold. Gold isn't just coins or bars. There's also silver, its younger sibling, which is often more affordable but has similar properties. Why does this matter? When markets crash, gold becomes a safe haven. History proves it. Now imagine, gold and silver are your financial shield against the dragon of inflation. Here's a concrete step. Check out platforms like SPDR, Gold Shares, GLD, or iShares Silver Trust, SLV. They're convenient ways to start, even with small amounts. Who would have thought agriculture could save your capital? But it can. Here's an interesting fact. 1/3 of the world's calories depend on corn. Yes, agriculture is the backbone of both our survival and the economy. Investing in agricultural commodity funds, such as the Invesco DB Agriculture Fund, DBA, allows you to profit from the growing demand for food. You're not buying a farm, but you're earning like a farmer. Long-term investments in this sector are resilient, even against inflation. Moreover, agricultural investments withstand crises. People will always need food. That's a fundamental truth. Platforms like the Vanguard Agriculture ETF let you start right now, minimizing risks and simplifying the process. Cryptocurrencies. Some fear them, others love them. Yes, they're risky, but sometimes the risk is justified. If you're ready for financial roller coasters, crypto can be part of your portfolio. But remember, no more than 5 to 10% of your capital. What's important? Don't chase the hype. Stick to proven assets like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and of course, always diversify your risks. Platforms like Coinbase and Binance allow you to invest with minimal amounts. For example, you can start with $50 to get comfortable. The main thing, don't invest money you're not prepared to lose. Remember, cryptocurrencies can be highly volatile. Crypto isn't just an asset, it's a philosophy of financial independence. Use it wisely. Counts water. We often underestimate it, but by 2030, demand for water might outpace supply. Imagine, it could become the new gold. You can invest in water through ETFs like Invesco Water Resources ETF, PHO, or Global X Clean Water ETF, AQWA. These funds include companies working on water purification and supply. Why does this matter? Water is a limited resource. The more it's used in industries, the more valuable it becomes. Such investments are not only profitable, but also sustainable. But remember, water is a long-term investment. Diversify your assets to minimize risks. And don't forget about urban and industrial growth. By investing in water, you're not just protecting your capital, you're contributing to the planet's future. The choice is yours. So, what assets have we covered today? Gold, agriculture, cryptocurrencies, and water. All of these can be your key to preserving capital. Investing is like dating. Sometimes it hurts, but it's worth it. If you're interested in learning more about how to save and grow your capital, hit like and subscribe. Don't miss the chance to take the right steps in the world of investments. Take care of yourself and develop your brain.